Modern dating isn't broken. It's just different. Men found their frameworks in the Red Pill movement and in Taraban's logic of detachment. But women, we need our own survival guide. And here it is. My name is Njeri Kiereini and welcome to Boomerang. Modern dating is messy, it's noisy, and the old rules don't apply anymore. But here's the good news. There's a new way to navigate it without losing yourself. Let's walk through it together. The Red Pill movement gave men a voice, but let's be honest, it's dead. It burned hot, it burned angry, and then it combusted. Then came Orion Taraban. He stripped away the rage. He gave men something else, a framework, logical, detached, and detachment. Detachment isn't all bad because detachment protects us from codependency. And codependency? That's when you stop being an individual, when his silence feels like your failure, when her mood becomes your mood. That's the trap. But here's the question. If men now have their framework, where's ours, ladies? Where's the modern dating survival guide for women in today's dating world? Stay with me, because by the end of this video, I am going to give you 5 keys that every woman needs to survive the modern dating game, and maybe to love bravely. The landscape has changed completely. Dating used to be linear. You met, you courted, and you married, often within 3 years. Today, that script is gone, done and dusted. Apps have rewritten the rules. Independence has shifted expectations, and the fear of being tied down has made commitment feel like a cage instead of a gift. The truth is, you can't date with yesterday's rules. The game has changed, and if you don't see it, you'll keep losing at a game that no longer exists. So, what's the new map? Let's start with attachment. Attachment awareness is your compass. Let's face it, everybody today knows something about attachment styles. You've probably taken a test. You found out you're secure, anxious, avoidant, or maybe even disorganized. But here's the mistake. It's not enough to slap on a label and say, oh, I'm anxious, or oh, I'm avoidant. Because modern dating feels random until you realize attachment is the compass. So don't ask, does he like me? That's the wrong question. Ask instead, what's his pattern and how does mine interact with it? That's one shift that can save you months or even years of confusion. And once you see the patterns, the next step is knowing how to play your advantage. Emotional intelligence is your advantage. In a world of quick swipes, half-hearted texts, and ghosting, emotional intelligence is magnetic. It's about self-awareness, knowing when you're triggered. It's also about self-regulation, pausing before you blow up over silence. It's also about empathy, asking why someone might pull away before you condemn them. And it's about relational skills, handling conflict without shame, stonewalling, or slamming the door. And here's the truth. Depth is rare. Depth stands out. Depth is irresistible. But intelligence alone isn't enough. You also need language that protects your heart. And that's where authentic communication protects you. Here's where most of us stumble. We defend, we attack, or we blame. And what happens to the other person? They go on the defensive too. And that's how walls get built. But authentic communication lowers the defensiveness. It builds bridges. Let me show you 3 quick ways that this can be done. What happens when somebody delays to text you back? You don't say this. You're always ignoring me. If you cared, you'd reply faster. Reframe it instead and say, When I don't hear from you for hours, I feel anxious because consistency matters to me. Could we agree on a check-in rhythm that works for both of us? What did you observe there? The first accuses. The second one shares a need and invites collaboration. Here's example number 2. What happens when the weekend plans do not go as planned? Don't say this. You never prioritize me. It's always your friends first. Reframe it instead and say, when weekends pass without time together, I feel unimportant. I value quality time. Could we set aside one evening just for the two of us? What did you observe there? The first one attacks the character. The second one names impact and makes a constructive request. And what happens when an argument escalates? Don't say this. You are so stubborn. I can't even talk to you. Reframe it instead and say, when our talks get heated, I feel overwhelmed and I feel like shutting down. Can we pause and return to this when we are both calmer? What did you observe there? The first closes the door completely. The second one regulates emotion and keeps the door open. You see, defensiveness escalates, authenticity disarms. And when we remove the defenses, we finally see what dating is really about, meaning not just marketplace. Now let's talk about the marketplace. The red pill framed dating like economics, value, supply, and demand. Taraban sharpened that logic. But here's the danger. When dating becomes a marketplace, people become commodities. For us, it must be more than just that. Dating isn't just value exchange, it's a story. So ask yourself, what story are we writing together? Is it survival? Is it performance? Or is it growth? If it feels like a trade, pause. If it feels like a narrative you want to live in, then lean in. And the only way that story can grow is through commitment. So, when culture whispers commitment ties you down, here's the reality. Commitment actually frees you. It creates safety for vulnerability. It reduces the chaos of endless options. It allows love to grow from just a feeling into a choice. Commitment isn't a prison, it's fertile ground. So, modern dating isn't broken. It's just different. Men found their frameworks in the Red Pill movement and in Taraban's logic of detachment. But women, we need our own survival guide. And here it is. A compass, attachment. An advantage, emotional intelligence. A shield, authentic communication. A lens, meaning over marketplace. And a reframe, commitment as freedom. With these tools, you can navigate modern dating wisely and maybe even love bravely. If this spoke to you, subscribe to Boomerang, like this video, share it with a friend, and tell me in the comment section which story opened your eyes. Because together we heal and together we grow. And if you feel you still want to talk a little bit more about this, you can reach me personally at letstalk@thinktube.africa. Until next time, bye!